All right, you fucks, are we going to be civil tonight?
Only if Joe's sleepy ass actually lets me talk for once in his life.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. I am still tilted. You threw that CSGO game last night.
Actually hit up AIM Lab sometime next time, then we'll talk.
You literally bottom fragged, you heavy-ass motherfucker.
You guys are getting off topic. We're here to discuss something more important. A series that defined generations, and by that, of course, I mean Star Wars. Since you're still president, Joe, you can
stolen, by the way.
Decide who starts.
You're free as fuck, Donald. Easy clap.
All right, let's begin with what started it all, Episode 4. This is an easy S tier. It is too iconic not to be. The rest of the series would not exist without it. It has perfect cinematography, creative dialogue, and John Williams hard carries as usual.
John Williams is the GOAT. I'll give you that, but you've got to be fucking kidding me here, Barack. The first 30 minutes of this film are an absolute snooze fest. The dialogue is totally mid, and Darth Vader doesn't even become cool until the next film. A tier for me.
Here we fucking go. What an absolute normie take. Darth Vader literally chokes a man out 5 minutes in, and the blaster fight on Tantive 4 is the coolest opening of any film of the era. But I'll agree that the dialogue was mid, and the lightsaber fight between Kenobi and Vader had me actually asleep. I'll give you A tier.
Whatever, you guys are fucking stupid, but sure. Empire Strikes Back is up next.
Easiest S tier of my fucking life.
For once, this brain-dead motherfucker has a good take.
Agreed, on to Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi? More like Return of the Mid, B tier at best.
You're so fucking brain-dead, Donald. Return of the Jedi is S tier, no contest.
Jesus Christ, Barack, I knew you were into furries, but goddamn man, teddy bears, this is a new low even for you.
The Ewoks are goated, and you know it, Donald. They literally saved the entire galaxy with Stone Age equipment against a full legion of stormtroopers.
L.
The redemption arc of Luke converting Anakin is some of the best dialogue in the entire saga.
L.
And the space battle with Lando leading the charge is the most thrilling space battle in Star Wars.
Massive L take.
Not sure how that battle can even compete with Coruscant, but I'll give it an A tier.
A tier is still too high for this furry of a film, but whatever.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. Your orange crusty ass is lucky I'm willing to put it this low, but fuck you. Let's move on. Okay, with the easy wins out of the way, let's move on to the Phantom Menace.
Double S tier, no cap.
Jesus, Mary, Mother of God, Joe, I knew you were senile, but even this take is so dog shit they should lock your ass up in a fucking insane asylum.
I gotta side with the Russian asset here. This take is actual horse shit.
Shut the fuck up, you two, let me cook. Darth Maul is one of the most compelling villains added to the whole series, and Duel of the Fates is a certified hood classic. That song has me crying in the club for real, for real.
Jake Lloyd gave one of the most piss-poor performances for Anakin, you dumbass.
One word puts this in C tier alone. Jar Jar Binks.
Based.
That's 3 words, you illiterate fuck. And I'll give you that at least. Jar Jar is a fuck, but this movie is A tier for Darth Maul alone.
Bull fucking shit, C tier.
Fine, well, compromise and go B tier.
Fuck both of you and your shitty takes.
We are going in circles. Time for Attack of the Clones. Thoughts?
Trash film, put it in the garbage. D tier.
How are you going to say that when Jango Fett is right there? And the Geonosis invasion is absolutely masterful. George was on his Saving Private Ryan shit.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah, Joe, that movie is a war crime. And trust me, I'm the motherfucking king of war crimes. Sand is coarse and it gets everywhere? Omega cringe.
He is talking about being a slave man. It's high art, you morons.
This man has Star Wars theories dick so far down his throat he cannot form coherent thoughts. Barack, we gotta move on. I cannot hear this man speak anymore.
D for dog shit tier.
Woof woof, Joe.
Fuck you, Donald, you orange creamsicle motherfucker. I can't believe I'm sitting here putting up with this shit.
All right, time for Revenge of the Sith.
Goated.
100%.
Hold the fucking phone.
Oh boy, here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Are you two fucks really going to tell me that Palpatine killing 3 council members before they could blink was even halfway good?
Skill diff.
Kit Fisto was one of the coolest characters, and they killed him like a bitch.
Okay, that's actually true.
Barack, stop encouraging this shit.
On top of General Grievous spinning his lightsabers like a fucking ballerina, and who the fuck even is General Grievous?
Massive skill diff.
You had to watch a whole-ass animated show leading up to the movie to even know who the fuck this asthmatic robot was.
Actually, not a bad take.
John Williams gives his best performance to date, I'll give you that, and the lightsaber battles are goated, but there's no way this can make it into the S tier with spinning Palpatine and ballerina Grievous. And Jar Jar even makes a cameo, so get that shit out of my movie, George.
Shut the fuck up, Donald. Revenge of the Sith is an easy double S tier. Let's get this out of the way and move on. It's got the coolest lightsaber fights in the whole saga, the coolest space battle over Coruscant, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, And it even ends the entire movie with the twin sons. Absolute perfection.
Jesus Christ, Joe, you're gonna have to get new knee pads when you're done slobbering all over George's dick with these dog shit prequel takes.
Fuck you, Donald. Double S tier, no cap.
Nice one, Joe, but let's compromise and put Revenge of the Sith in A tier.
No way, man. S tier minimum.
My list, my rules. Fuck you, Joe.
Based.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, now entering the Disney era. Thoughts on The Force Awakens?
You mean the big budget A New Hope? Get this copy pasta film out of my sight. Straight up C tier.
Joe, you're actually trolling, you fucking donkey.
Joe has a point.
Rey has one of the best introductions into the Star Wars franchise, and the nostalgia levels are superb in this film.
Honestly, Donald, you are lucky I am even considering C tier for this.
Hold this B tier. Next.
This movie needs no introduction, Barack. The Last Jedi is a masterpiece. I got the poster hanging up at Mar-a-Lago as we speak.
You have your head so far up Kathleen Kennedy's ass with these blind as fuck takes that you're gonna need a motherfucking shovel and a flashlight to find your way out before you see the shit in front of your very eyes.
Jesus, Joe, you killed him.
Fuck you too. This movie redefined what motifs are even considered for the Force, and the cinematography is on a level that mere mortals could never consider. The Star Destroyer scene had me crying in the theater. Rian Johnson is God's gift to mankind, right behind me, of course.
I would not even rent this thing on Redbox. You should get a checkup because this is symptomatic of early onset brain rot.
Yeah, I'm sure you're very familiar with brain rot symptoms, Sleepy Joe.
Fuck you, Donald.
Certainly this movie is unique, but is a dog shit Star Wars movie. I think C tier is generous. I'm going to utilize my executive privilege to place it there. We are skipping the rise of Skywalker. Easy F tier. Obama out.
Don't think you are getting out of this one so easily. This film is actually the biggest brain film of them all.
Here we go, a fucking gain. This is basically high-budget fan fiction.
I knew you were a theory simp. You can't make this shit up, Barack.
Fuck you, Donald. This movie sucks actual donkey cock. F tier.
And that's my president right there, W's.
No wonder you two fucks couldn't get as many votes as me in the elections with those brain-dead takes. This movie wraps the saga up beautifully, with Rey carrying on the legacy of Luke and Anakin and finally killing Palpatine once and for all.
Donald, you brain-dead fuck. It completely negates the chosen one arc of Anakin.
Only a smooth-brain normie would think Anakin's arc is overruled.
Didn't ask plus L plus ratio plus lost the election plus hold this D tier, Donnie.
Facts.
Fuck this. I am making my own tier list with Putin.
Want to run a CSGO game, Barack?
Nah, Michelle has got dinner on the table. I'm out.
Whatever.